but still fresh. The light still stings, but I still sing of higher things. I raise these hands, though they still shake. Still got scars, but still got faith. Still got scars, but still I pray. Still believe He'll make a way. Even when the healing's slow, He's the only strength I know. I've questioned grace, I've walked out late, but somehow love still chose to wait. I never had the words to say, but my silence still made its way. Still got scars, but still I pray. Still believe He'll make a way. Even when the healing's slow, He's the only strength I know. I don't hide the hurt I wear, 'cause even pain can turn to prayer. And every ache that won't let go is still a place His love can show. Still got scars, but still I sing. Still trust heaven with everything. Even when my hands feel small, He still answers when I call. So here I am, not fully healed, but still held, still sealed. Still got scars, but still got faith, and that's enough for grace. I couldn't see the road ahead. I only followed what He said. Each step I took felt slow and blind, but faith don't always walk in line. I trusted in the dark, with fear still beating in my heart. No sky to guide, no light to see, just promises that carried me. And though I stumbled, broke and bled, He honored every step I tread. I trusted in the dark, and He lit up my path instead. There wasn't peace with every mile, just heavy days and quiet trials. But in the quiet I still heard the echo of His written words. I trusted in the dark, when doubt and faith were torn apart. I held to hope with trembling hands, still trying hard to understand. But even there He walked with me, through every shadow faithfully. I trusted in the dark, and He still made It's not about how bright it gets, but who stays close when night resets. And now I know what faith can do. It makes the dark a holy view. I trusted in the dark with nothing but a fragile spark. He saw the tear, he heard the sigh, and never once passed me by. I didn't shine, I didn't lead, but I believed when all I need was to trust him in the dark. And that was light enough for me.
Didn't shout, I didn't sing, I just held on to anything. It wasn't bold, it wasn't bright, but it was faith that fought that night. Faith ain't always loud or strong, sometimes it's just not moving on. It whispers when the world expects a roar, it prays behind a slamming door. And if you think you're losing ground, remember faith don't have to sound. Faith ain't always loud, but heaven hears it just as proud. I didn't quote no scripture lines, I just showed up 1,000 times. No fire fell, no mountain moved, but I stayed still and that still proved. Faith ain't always loud or clean, it walks through places no one's seen. It breathes when breathing hurts too much, and lifts a hand that's scared to touch. And when you break and hit the ground, that silence still can shake the clouds. Faith ain't always loud, but God still calls it sound. It's not in volume, not in show, it's in the quiet where you go, where tears and hope both share a pew, and trembling hearts still make it through. Faith ain't always loud or sure, it shakes, it doubts, it must endure. But he don't weigh the way you pray, he sees the faith you fought today. So if you're tired and worn and bowed, you're still the one he sings about. Faith ain't always loud, but it's loud enough for God.
Sometimes healing sounds like cries, slamming doors and asking why. It ain't always bout in peace, sometimes it's crawling on your knees. Healing ain't always quiet, ain't always sweet or still. Sometimes it's loud with questions, but God listens through it still. You don't have to have it gentle, you just need to be real. Healing ain't always quiet, but it's still how broken heals. I I've yelled at walls and cursed the night, felt too far gone to see the light. But even there God pulled me close, right in the middle of my lows. Healing ain't always quiet, ain't always sweet or still. Sometimes it's loud with questions, but God listens through it still. You don't have to have it gentle, you just need to be real. Healing ain't always quiet, but it's still how broken heals. So come with pain, come with the mess, bring every fear you won't confess. He's not scared of how you feel, your tears are just where love gets real. Healing ain't always quiet, and that's the holy part, that God still enters chaos to mend a shattered heart. So scream or whisper, fall or fight, He'll still show up each night. Healing ain't always quiet, but it leads you back to light. Came back then froze, my Bible shut, my hope too close. But somehow grace still called my name, even when I felt the shame. When faith felt like failure and prayer was just a sigh, when I showed up empty-handed, still afraid to even try, He didn't flinch or turn away. He met me in that messy place. When faith felt like failure, He gave it holy grace. I didn't sing, I didn't stand, just held my tears in both my hands. But even silence, weak and worn, was faith enough for grace to form. When faith felt like failure and worship felt unsure, when all I gave was barely there and nothing in me felt so pure, He didn't ask for something loud, He just drew near beneath the doubt. When faith felt like failure, He still called it faith. I thought I'd lost what made me His, but love don't work on tests or lists. It sees the fight behind the face and honors just one step of grace. When faith felt like failure and I had no words to say, He heard the ache behind my chest and called it worship anyway. So if you feel too weak to stand, just lift what little's in your hand. When faith feels like failure, He understands. find my faith beneath the bed, dusty, torn, and hanging thread. But even faith that's weak and worn still holds the hand it once had sworn. My faith was on the floor, not shining like it shined before. But heaven never needed bright, just hearts that cling in darkest night. I didn't shout, I didn't run, but I was seen and I was known. My faith was on the floor, and he still called it home. I used to walk on solid stone. Now every prayer feels thrown alone. But even whispers in the dust still reach the God I've learned to trust. My faith was on the floor, not like the saints in Sunday lore, but I held on with trembling grace, and still he met me in that place. I had no words, just weary eyes, but he saw truth beneath disguise. My faith was on the floor, but it still touched the Lord. It's not the shine that moves his heart, it's broken faith that won't depart. He honors what the world can't see, like floorboard faith inside of me. My faith was on the floor, but I was never loved more than in that moment, low and small, when grace bent down to catch it all. No choir sang, no light was shown, just me and God, and that was home. My faith was on the floor, but he still called it home.
When the days feel longer than my fight, and the nights don't come with any light, I try to pray, but words fall slow. So I just let the silence show. Hold my broken heart, Lord, in your gentle hands. I've run out of strength, but you still understand. If mercy's enough for a tear-stained star, meet me here and hold my broken heart. I've carried shame I didn't earn, and lessons grace had yet to learn. But you don't ask for perfect lines, you just meet me where the pain lies. Hold my broken heart, Lord, in your gentle hands. I've run out of strength, but you still understand. If mercy's enough for a tear-stained star, meet me here and hold my broken heart. Every crack still speaks your name. Every scar's a holy flame. Even when I fall apart, you stay and hold my broken heart. Hold my broken heart, Lord, don't let it hide. Stay right here and stand by my side. I may not know where healing starts, but I know you hold my broken heart. But I know you hold my broken heart.
Don't smile every single day. Some mornings faith feels far away. But even when I can't stand tall, I show up leaning on it all. I'm still showing up, still hanging on, still finding hope when nights feel long. I'm not perfect, I'm not fast, but I know pain like this won't last. My prayers are slow, my voice is worn, but grace has held what life has torn. I bring what little heart I've got, and that's the place where healing starts. I'm still showing up, still hanging on, still finding hope when nights feel long. I'm not perfect, I'm not fast, but I know pain like this won't last. This isn't bold, it's barely brave. It's breathing deep and trying to stay. But heaven sees the soul that tries, even through the tears in tired eyes. I'm still showing up, still choosing grace, still looking for His healing face. Even in my weakest part, I show up with a broken heart.
didn't shout, I didn't pray. I just said, Lord, not today. But silence isn't where it ends. He heard me louder than my friends. He heard me give up, not with fire, not with fight, just a whisper in the night. He caught the words I couldn't speak, the weary breath, the heavy weak. No thunder rolled, no angel sung, but grace still moved when I was done. He heard me give up and still called me his own. I didn't quote a single verse, just laid my hope down in the dirt. But mercy doesn't need a script. It shows up where the brave ones slip. He heard me give up in the quiet of my chest, when I had nothing left to guess. No folded hands, no altar call, just me and him, my final fall. And still he stayed and didn't leave. He saw a prayer inside my grief. He heard me give up and gave me breath again. Giving up don't mean you're gone. It's where he sings the softest songs. When we let go and break in two, he says that's where I'll carry you. He heard me give up and came with comfort in his hands. He never said you have to stand. He knelt beside the mess I made and loved the part I feared to face. So if you're down and out tonight, just know that giving up's inside of the one who hears the faintest cries. He heard me give up. And still held me tight. I didn't wear it on my sleeve. I dragged it with me when I'd leave. But though it looked like barely there, that faith still made it into prayer. I carried faith like luggage, heavy, scuffed, and torn. Didn't always feel like fire, but it's the reason I was born. It wasn't loud, it wasn't light, just held through every sleepless night. I carried faith like luggage, and he still called it right. I didn't shout it on the street, just hauled it through the ache and heat. It wasn't neat, it wasn't proud, but heaven hears the quiet loud. I carried faith like luggage, no halo, no parade, but God still smiled on every step this stumbling soul had made. It shook and dragged, it barely shone, but grace don't leave the fight alone.
I carried faith like luggage, and He carried me back home. You don't have to shine to stay, just keep your heart from walking away. That beat up bag of hope you bear, He sees it, He's already there. I carried faith like luggage, worn but still intact. It's not the size that makes it strong, it's who keeps bringing it back. And when I reach the final gate, that old faith bag will still feel great. I carried faith like luggage, but He saw it as brave.
The cut's still fresh, the light still stings, but I still sing of higher things. I raise these hands though they still shake, still got scars, but still got faith. Still got scars, but still I pray. Still believe He'll make a way, even when the healing's slow. He's the only strength I know. I've questioned grace, I've walked out late, but somehow love still chose to wait. I never had the words to say, but my silence still made its way. Still got scars, but still I pray. Still believe He'll make a way, even when the healing's slow. He's the only strength I know. I don't hide the hurt I wear, 'cause even pain can turn to prayer. And every ache that won't let go is still a place His love can show. Still got scars, but still I sing. Still trust heaven with everything. Even when my hands feel small, He still answers when I call. So here I am, not fully healed, but still held, still sealed. Still got scars, but still got faith, and that's enough for grace.
I couldn't see the road ahead, I only followed what He said. Each step I took felt slow and blind, but faith don't always walk in line. I trusted in the dark, with fear still beating in my heart. No sky to guide, no light to see, promises that carried me. And though I stumbled, broke, and bled, He honored every step I tread. I trusted in the dark, and He lit up my path instead. There wasn't peace with every mile, just heavy days and quiet trials. But in the quiet I still heard the echo of His written words. I trusted in the dark when doubt and faith were torn apart. I held to hope with trembling hands, still trying hard to understand. But even there He walked with me through every shadow faithfully. I trusted in the dark, and He still made me free. It's not about how bright it gets, but who stays close when night resets. And now I know what faith can do. It makes the dark a holy view. I trusted in the dark with nothing but a fragile spark. He saw the tear, He heard the sigh, and never once passed me by. I didn't shine, I didn't lead, but I believed when all I need was to trust Him in the dark. And that was light enough for me.
I didn't shout, I didn't sing, I just held on to anything. It wasn't bold, it wasn't bright, but it was faith that fought that night. Faith ain't always loud or strong, sometimes it's just not moving on. It whispers when the world expects a roar, it prays behind a slamming door. And if you think you're losing ground, remember faith don't have to sound. Faith ain't always loud, but heaven hears it just as proud. I didn't quote no scripture lines, I just showed up 1,000 times. No fire fell, no mountain moved, but I stayed still and that still proved. Faith ain't always loud or clean, it walks through places no one's seen. It breathes when breathing hurts too much, and lifts a hand that's scared to touch. And when you break and hit the ground, that silence still can shake the clouds. Faith ain't always loud, but God still calls it sound. It's not in volume, not in show, it's in the quiet where you go, where tears and hope both share a pew, and trembling hearts still make it through. Faith ain't always loud or sure, it shakes, it doubts, it must endure. But He don't weigh the way you pray, He sees the faith you fought today. So if you're tired and worn and bowed, you're still the one He sings about. ain't always loud, but it's loud enough for God.
Sometimes healing sounds like cries, slamming doors and asking why. It ain't always bowed in peace, sometimes it's crawling on your knees. Healing ain't always quiet, ain't always sweet or still. Sometimes it's loud with questions, but God listens through it still. You don't have to have it gentle, you just need to be real. Healing ain't always quiet, but it's still how broken heals. I've yelled at walls and cursed the night, felt too far gone to see the light. But even there God pulled me close, right in the middle of my lows. Healing ain't always quiet, ain't always sweet or still. Sometimes it's loud with questions, but God listens through it still. You don't have to have it gentle, you just need to be real. Healing ain't always quiet, but it's still how broken heals. So come with pain, come with the mess, bring every fear you won't confess. He's not scared of how you feel, your tears are just where love gets real. Healing ain't always quiet, and that's the holy part, that God still enters chaos to mend a shattered heart. So scream or whisper, fall or fight, He'll still show up each night. Healing ain't always quiet, but it leads you back to light. Came back then froze, my Bible shut, my hope too close. But somehow grace still called my name, even when I felt the shame. When faith felt like failure and prayer was just a sigh, when I showed up empty-handed, still afraid to even try, He didn't flinch or turn away. He met me in that messy place. When faith felt like failure, He gave it holy grace. I didn't sing, I didn't stand, just held my tears in both my hands. But even silence, weak and worn, was faith enough for grace to form. When faith felt like failure and worship felt unsure, when all I gave was barely there and nothing in me felt so pure, He didn't ask for something loud, He just drew near beneath the doubt. When faith felt like failure still called it faith. I thought I'd lost what made me his, but love don't work on tests or lists. It sees the fight behind the face and honors just one step of grace. When faith felt like failure and I had no words to say, He heard the ache behind my chest and called it worship anyway. So if you feel too weak to stand, just lift what little's in your hand. When faith feels like failure, He understands.
I found my faith beneath the bed, dusty, torn, and hanging thread. But even faith that's weak and worn still holds the hand it once had sworn. My faith was on the floor, not shining like it shined before. But heaven never needed bright, just hearts that cling in darkest night. I didn't shout, I didn't run, but I was seen and I was known. My faith was on the floor, and He still called it home. I used to walk on solid stone. Now every prayer feels thrown alone. But even whispers in the dust still reach the God I've learned to trust. My faith was on the floor, not like the saints in Sunday lore, but I held on with trembling grace, and still He met me in that place. I had no words, just weary eyes, but He saw truth beneath disguise. My faith was on the floor, but it still touched the Lord. It's not the shine that moves His heart, it's broken faith that won't depart. He honors what the world can't see, like floorboard faith inside of me. My faith was on the floor, but I was never loved more than in that moment, low and small, when grace bent down to catch it all. No choir sang, no light was shown, just me and God, and that was home. My faith was on the floor, but He still called it home. When the days feel longer than my fight, and the nights don't come with any light, I try to pray, but words fall slow. So I just let the silence show. Hold my broken heart, Lord, in your gentle hands. I've run out of strength, but you still understand. If mercy's enough for a tear-stained star, meet me here and hold my broken heart. I've carried shame I didn't earn, and lessons grace had yet to learn. But you don't ask for perfect lines. You just meet me where the pain lies. Hold my broken heart, Lord, in your gentle hands. I've run out of strength, but you still understand. If mercy's enough for a tear-stained star, meet me here and hold my broken heart. Still speaks your name. Every scar's a holy flame. Even when I fall apart, you stay and hold my broken heart. Hold my broken heart, Lord, don't let it hide. Stay right here and stand by my side. I may not know where healing starts, but I know you hold my broken heart. But I know you hold my broken heart.
Don't smile every single day. Some mornings faith feels far away. But even when I can't stand tall, I show up leaning on it all. I'm still showing up, still hanging on, still finding hope when nights feel long. I'm not perfect, I'm not fast, but I know pain like this won't last. My prayers are slow, my voice is worn, but grace has held what life has torn. I bring what little heart I've got, and that's the place where healing starts. still showing up, still hanging on, still finding hope when nights feel long. I'm not perfect, I'm not fast, but I know pain like this won't last. This isn't bold, it's barely brave. It's breathing deep and trying to stay. But heaven sees the soul that tries, even through the tears in tired eyes. I'm still showing up, still choosing grace, still looking for His healing face. Even in my weakest part, I show up with a broken heart. I didn't shout, I didn't pray. I just said, Lord, not today. But silence isn't where it ends. He heard me louder than my friends. He heard me give up, not with fire, not with fight, just a whisper in the night. He caught the words I couldn't speak, the weary breath, the heavy weak. No thunder rolled, no angel sung, but grace still moved when I was done. He heard me give up and still called me His own. I didn't quote a single verse, just laid my hope down in the dirt. But mercy doesn't need a script. It shows up where the brave ones slip. He heard me give up in the quiet of my chest, when I had nothing left to guess. No folded hands, no altar call, just me and Him, my final fall. And still He stayed and didn't leave. He saw a prayer inside my grief. He heard me give up and gave me breath again. The softest songs, when we let go and break in two, He says that's where I'll carry you. He heard me give up and came with comfort in His hands. He never said you have to stand. He knelt beside the mess I made and loved the part I feared to face. So if you're down and out tonight, just know that giving up's inside of the one who hears the faintest cries. He heard me give up and still held me tight. I didn't wear it on I dragged it with me when I'd leave. But though it looked like barely there, that faith still made it into prayer. I carried faith like luggage, heavy, scuffed, and torn. Didn't always feel like fire, but it's the reason I was born. It wasn't loud, it wasn't light, just held through every sleepless night. I carried faith like luggage, and he still called it right. I didn't shout it on the street, just hauled it through the ache and heat. It wasn't neat, it wasn't proud, but heaven hears the quiet loud. I carried faith like luggage, no halo, no parade, but God still smiled on every step this stumbling soul had made. It shook and dragged, it barely shone, but grace don't leave the fight alone. I carried faith like luggage, and he carried me back home. You don't have to shine to stay, just keep your heart from walking away. That beat up bag of hope you bear, he sees it, he's already there. I carried faith like luggage, worn but still intact. It's not the size that makes it strong, it's who keeps bringing it back. And when I reach the final gate, that old faith bag will still feel great. I carried faith like luggage, but he saw it